isn't this a demonstration of how private funds, large private funds, do not belong in public programs? And that's why we want to stop, that's the same reason that we want to stop money in politics. This unlimited free-range ability to just donate to any politician as much as you want is basically putting the politicians up for sale. And you can buy politicians, you can buy policy.
It's not just that, though. It's also putting our public airwaves up for sale. Okay, and I'm going to talk kind of about the about talk radio as well, right? That's public airwaves. That's public airwaves that are being bought by private corporations, such as Clear Channel, in order to spew things like what Rush Limbaugh spews on a daily basis. And I just think that's really kind of disturbing, the fact that these people can buy up. Yes, you have your freedom of speech. Okay, I get that, but where's the opposing views on talk radio?
But their public airways aren't. They're like the idea of public airways came in a time when people believed that there were limited numbers of frequencies. Like, public airwaves doesn't mean today what it meant back then. Like, I forget how many channels you get on quote unquote public airwaves, but like now most of them are owned by corporation. Fox, ABC, like what are the basics? CBS. Like, the idea of we're confusing public airways with public broadcasting. PBS is different because it doesn't do commercials. It relies on donations. And it's up to them. This isn't a money in politics issue. They're not run by the government. They're run by a business. They just take donations. They're like a nonprofit. So it's up to them to decide who they're going to take money from. And if giving them money is going to, or if big donors are going to compromise their standards, to me, if you can get away with something like this, yeah, you're a bad guy, but it's smart. It's PBS's responsibility to say no to the Koch brothers, just like it's ABC's responsibility to say no to the people running commercials in between their shows.
Here's the problem: is that Sean, is that you're assuming that everyone is moral. And that's kind of the problem that I find with libertarianism in general.
But I'm not
is that they assume that people are going to be moral, that they can make the right decisions themselves, and that's not always the case. We are not all good and altruistic. We're not.
Well, the Koch brothers love the libertarian agenda because the libertarian agenda calls for exactly what they want, which is deregulation, so that they can.
And do you really think that they're out there looking for other people's welfare? No, they're not.
I'm not saying that everybody is moral or everybody's altruistic or any of that. What I'm saying is we're kind of mad at the wrong people. This is PBS. Like, yeah, the Koch brothers caused them to do this, but PBS needs to have higher standards. We need to say, hey, look, you got to show this. You got to say, you got to say no to your donors.
But you're assuming that they are moral. Because that would be the moral thing to do, and you can't always count on morality.
But what I'm saying is, it's not about morality. What I'm saying is the Koch brothers are doing like what anybody would do if they thought they could get away with it, right? It's PBS's job as public broadcasting to not let them get away with it. This is like, people should stop donating. They should complain. They should do all the things that they're outraged about. But it's not a problem. Like, it's not. We shouldn't like try and ban the Koch brothers from giving them money or any of that. It's PBS's. They're a nonprofit. Like, they said that they have a standards, and they lied to us when they said that they had standards. That's what I'm saying.